All right, welcome back, dreamers. Let's dive into another one of these dream journal entries, see what we can find. Today we're looking at March 31st, 2025.
Yeah, March 31st. Interesting one. Starts off in a virtual world. Always interesting when those pop up.
Yeah, definitely. And not just any virtual world. It's like the United States. But it's been absorbed, digitized into this virtual space.
Exactly. The whole U.S. somehow got sucked into the digital realm.
Yeah, weird, huh?
Yeah, very strange. And this is where things get interesting, right? Because this really unusual situation, this weird premise, seems to trigger a kind of lucidity in the dream.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's like you're aware of the bizarreness of it all.
Exactly. And that lucidity manifests in a pretty interesting way. Suddenly you've got this power.
Oh yeah, the robots?
They're robots. You can summon them, you can control them, they're at your command. What do you think about that? Right off the bat, this ability to control robots in this really strange digital US.
It's almost like, I don't know, maybe a need for control in a situation that just feels completely out of control, right? The whole country's been digitized. It's okay, I need something I can control here. And boom, robots.
That's a really interesting interpretation, this idea of needing to assert some kind of agency in the face of something so surreal and unexpected. It does make you wonder, what was going on in your life around this time that might have fed into that feeling?
Yeah, definitely. And then there's this one particular robot.
Right. Out of all the robots you could summon, there's this one that just really stands out.
Yeah. It just vibes with you.
Yeah.
Like you say, it radiates this energy that just feels so familiar.
Almost like a recognition, right? Like you've encountered a part of yourself that you didn't even know was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like finding your other half, but it's a robot.
That's a great way to put it. And, it makes you wonder what that robot represents. Is it an idea? Is it a hidden potential within you? Or is it maybe even reflecting something, someone that you were connecting with in your waking life at that time?
Right. And then the dream takes this really wild turn, right? It goes from bizarre to just mind-blowing.
Oh, yeah, the auras.
Yeah. The auras, yours and this special robot's auras start to merge and flow into each other. And you describe it as this incredible sensation. What do you make of that?
It's a powerful image, isn't it? That kind of merging, that intertwining of energies. I think it points to a really deep sense of connection and integration. It's like these different aspects, you and this robot, are becoming one.
It almost sounds like I don't know, a breakthrough of some kind, a moment of profound realization or understanding, or maybe even a sense of coming into alignment with something really important.
Definitely. And that word you used, incredible, really underscores the positive nature of this experience. It suggests that this integration, this merging, was something deeply fulfilling and energizing.
Right, totally. So let's try to ground this a little bit, bring in some real world context.
Sure, let's look at the logged activities.
Yeah, the logs.
Yeah.
So March 30th, the day before this dream, you spent some time in VR playing Battle Talent MR. Seems relevant.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the dream starts in a virtual world, and then you're playing a VR game the day before. It's not a huge leap to think that the one might have influenced the other. It's like your mind was already primed for that kind of digital landscape.
Yeah, makes sense. And then there's the other stuff you were doing that day, the AI art, the dream comic you posted on Webtoon, all very digital, very creative.
Right. It's almost like you were spending the whole day immersed in this world of digital creation, shaping images, crafting narratives, bringing things to life in the digital space.
Oh, that's interesting. So maybe the robots are like an extension of that.
Exactly. You were already in this creative mindset, this mode of controlling and manipulating digital elements. It's surprising that it would spill over into your dreams. And then the robots, with their precision and their ability to be programmed and controlled, they become like a symbol of that creative power.
Wow, that's really cool. It's like you're not just a player in this virtual world, you're a creator.
Exactly. And a powerful one at that. I mean, you're summoning these robots, bending them to your will. It suggests a real sense of agency and control within this digital realm.
Okay, that makes total sense. Now, let's go back to that special robot, the one with the matching vibes. Could it be like a representation of a part of yourself? Like maybe something you were just starting to discover or embrace at that time?
I think that's a very strong possibility, especially with that other half description. It suggests that this robot represents something that feels intrinsically connected to you, like a missing piece that you're finally starting to recognize.
Yeah. That's really interesting. So like maybe it's a hidden talent, a passion you hadn't explored yet, or even just a different side of your personality that was starting to emerge.
Exactly. And the fact that you felt such a strong resonance with this robot, it suggests that this potential, this other half, has always been there, maybe just waiting for the right moment to come to the surface.
Okay, so then how does the whole aura merging thing fit into all of this?
Well, if we consider this robot as representing a part of yourself, then the merging of auras could be seen as a symbol of integration. It's like these different aspects, you and this hidden potential, are coming together, merging into a more complete and unified whole.
Right. So it's not just about recognizing this other part of yourself, it's about actually integrating it, making it a part of who you are. And that incredible feeling you described.
I think that speaks to the positive and transformative nature of this integration. It's like a moment of profound realization, a breakthrough that brings with it a sense of joy, excitement, and deep fulfillment, like everything is clicking into place.
Okay, now I'm really curious about this incredible feeling. Was there anything going on in your life at that time? Anything in the logs that might connect to that? Like any experiences that were particularly positive or energizing?
Actually, yes. When we look back at your log entries from around this time, there's a clear pattern of positive emotions associated with your engagement with virtual reality and digital art. You consistently describe your VR experiences as enjoyable and satisfying, and there's a real sense of excitement and accomplishment when you talk about your creative projects.
Oh, I see. So it's like the dream is taking those positive feelings, those feelings of joy and fulfillment, and amplifying them, expressing them through this incredibly vivid and powerful image of merging auras.
Exactly. It's like your subconscious is saying, hey, this is what it feels like to be in alignment with yourself, to be on the right path.
Wow, that's so cool. So as we wrap up this deep dive into your dream from March 31st, 2025, let's recap. We started with this really strange image of the United States being absorbed into a virtual world.
And within that world, you had this unique ability to summon and control robots.
And one robot in particular really stood out. It felt like your other half, radiating a familiar energy.
And then came the really powerful moment, the merging of auras, this incredible sensation of integration and unity.
So as you reflect on this dream, try to connect it back to your waking life. Where might you have been seeking a sense of control in a situation that felt surreal or unpredictable?
And what could that other half robot represent? Was there a hidden talent, a passion, or a new aspect of yourself that was emerging at that time?
This dream is full of intriguing symbolism, and we hope that exploring it together has given you some new insights into what your subconscious might be trying to tell you.
And as a final thought, think about this. The dream highlights your power to create and control within a digital space. How might you harness that same creative energy, that same sense of agency, to navigate the challenges and opportunities in your waking life? It's something to ponder.
Absolutely. All right, dreamers, until next time, keep exploring those inner landscapes. There's a whole universe waiting to be discovered within each of us.
Sweet dreams.